Go.
Maria and Julie.
Okay, go.
Hi, come on in. Hi.
I'm Julie. I'll be your social worker
I'm Maria. It's great to meet you.
Me too. Take a seat.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Okay, so before we get started, I would like to go over some confidentiality forms with you. Basically, this form states that anything you decide to talk about with me today will stay between me and you.
Great.
Nothing that is talked about will leave this room. That is, unless you tell me that you're going to inflict pain on yourself or another person. And feel free to read over these if you would like, and then we can go ahead and get started. And then you'll just sign at the bottom there.
Okay, great.
Thank you. Okay, so you're coming into our agency today with a complaint of family problems.
Yeah.
First off, I'm sorry to hear about that. Family problems are never fun.
Thank you.
So tell me a little bit more about your family background.
Okay, I've been married for 12 years now. I immigrated to the U.S. 8 years ago. I have 2 children, Carlos and Lily, and Carlos is 9 and Lily is 11.
Okay. And where did you immigrate from exactly?
Mexico.
Oh, cool. Very nice.
Yes.
Okay, so where do you work and where does your husband work currently?
My husband worked as a machine worker for 5 years before being laid off. Recently, now he works as a day laborer. And I've been a maid and I work about 35 to 40 hours a week.
Oh, wow, that's a lot, especially with having 2 kids.
It is a lot,
to take care of as well. So, what are some of the problems at home?
Drinking has really been a big issue for my family. My husband has been drinking a lot more lately, and we've been fighting because of it. He doesn't think that his drinking is a problem because he only drinks on the weekends, and I feel like he deserves it from working so much and the long hours that he puts in. But he's been caught lying about the amount he's been drinking lately, and that's making me nervous.
Yeah, I can see that. When did you notice an increase in your husband's drinking?
Probably over the last couple months when he was laid off his job specifically.
Yeah. Is that the only thing you guys fight about right now?
It's one of our biggest concerns, but we've been having some money problems and also parenting.
Okay. How often do you see him drinking, and what does he typically drink, and where does he drink?
I mainly see him drinking whiskey mixed with Coke on the weekends at home, but I suspect that he's sneaking off to bars when he says he's working late.
So, is he ever violent in any way while drinking? And if so, who is that anger directed towards?
Yes. Usually just verbally abusive when we fight, but he has gotten close to being physically abusive and pushing. I fear that the abuse is going to be getting worse, though.
Okay. So what are some of the other concerns you have because of your husband's drinking?
I'm worried that he's spending too much money on alcohol behind my back because I don't have access to the bank account and I don't know how much he makes. I'm worried about his drinking and it's changing the person that he is because he used to be a better husband to me. I'm worried that he's going to get in trouble for drinking and driving and lose his license, which would be bad for the whole family because I don't have a license and he's the only one who drives for us.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can tell that you're concerned about that.
Right.
So are the children ever around while your husband is drinking?
Well, he doesn't like to drink in front of the children, but he is around them while he's been drunk. The children are too little to realize what's going on, but the 11-year-old is starting to ask questions about the father's behavior.
Okay. Well, how is your relationship with your children?
I have a great relationship with my children. We're very proud of how they're doing in school and how they behave at home. They're great kids. I'm worried about them having an alcoholic father and all the troubles that could bring down the road, though.
Yeah, definitely. And how is your husband's relationship with the children?
They love their dad, and their dad loves them.
Okay. So do you have any other family in town that you can talk to?
Not in the same town, but I have a younger brother who lives a couple hours away. I can't go see him because I don't have a license. We talk regularly on the phone, but I'm worried he'll find out about my husband's drinking problem and try to take matters into his own hands. And they already don't like each other, so that's a big concern for me right now.
Yeah. Do you still communicate with your family in Mexico at all?
I still talk with some friends, my mother and my sister every week.
Mm-hmm.
My goal is to save enough money so I can go back and visit and possibly bring my kids back there.
Oh yeah, that would be great. So have you been able to make many friends here?
I have some friends at work, but I don't have much free time or money to spend time with them outside of work.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And what do you do to relax?
Sometimes I read books, I check out from the local library. Cooking for the family is something I spend a lot of time doing. I also enjoy it though. And I volunteer at the Humane Society when I can because I love animals.
Oh, yeah, that's really great. What would you like to see done in order to improve yourself and your situation at home for your family?
I think my biggest concern and goal is to have my husband get some help with his drinking.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. And what are some other goals you have?
I would like the four of my family to start doing more things together. I think when the drinking started, it really brought down our family time, and I'm mad at him a lot, so I think I'm also not helping that situation, so something I can do too.
Okay.
I would like to improve my English and speaking skills. That's something that has brought me down at work, I've noticed. I would like to find a way to get my own driver's license because, as I mentioned, I'm very concerned with the drinking and driving, and I don't drink, so that could be a good job for me. And I would like for my husband to find a better job so he can start contributing more to the family so we can save up to go back and visit Mexico, a place that I love dearly.
Okay. Well, great. So I will use these goals that you have to come up with a list of some short-term and long-term goals, which we will go over again next week, and some steps that we can do to accomplish those goals. Is there anything else I can do for you today?
No, that was great. And if you could get those written up for me, that would really help. And just talking through everything has really helped so far. I really appreciate it.
Good. I'm glad I could be of help. Well, thanks for coming in today, Mrs. Flores. You can make an appointment for next week with a receptionist.
I definitely will.
I'll go ahead and walk you out then.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
Thank you.